Here we go.
Welcome to Purana Talk.
I'm Leon,
Alan,
and we're the Purana guys.
you can call us that. It's chapter 165 of the Garuda Purana, Skanda 1, Diseases. Dhanvantari said, krmis are of two types. Krmis, it tells us, parenthetically, are bodily germs. So this has sort of been an interesting thing, I guess. I've been sort of seeing it develop, whether or not they had a germ theory precisely.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know because we don't have the Sanskrit text in front of us what word they're using for germs, but certainly there is a concept of contagion. In fact, it's suggested in the last one, the very last paragraph, the last stanza that's right here in front of me. All diseases are transmitted from person to person by touching, taking food together, sexual intercourse, sharing things, blah, blah, blah. So, we're going to talk about two types of bodily germs, it says, and these are krmis, and they can be external or internal. The external ones are of four types, being caused by 1. Fecal matter, 2. Mucous matter, 3. Blood, and 4. Other discharges of waste matter. So, 2 types, internal and external, and 4 types of external ones alone, and they're all icky things that come out of the body. 2. The external parasites born of the waste matter are enumerated as 20 in number. So we get this little tree, We got bodily germs, and they have 2 types, and one of those has 4 types, and one of those born of waste matter. Well, I guess
the diseases caused by the discharges are
20. But these are all waste matter of a sort, aren't they? Fecal matter, mucous matter, blood, and other discharge of waste matter. So
these are the means
they get 5 each or something.
These are the diseases transmitted.
Yeah, the external parasites born of waste matter are enumerated as 20 in number. They are the shape and color of gingelly seeds and take refuge in hair or garments. So they look like sesame seeds. So they're little tiny bugs, basically, is what they're suggesting. External parasites, though they are very minute, they have many feet. 2 principal classes of these, named yukas, lice, it tells us, and likshas, nits or ticks, bring about kotha, urticaria, and kanduganda, itches in the neck. 4 to 6. The internal parasites cause kushta. The external ones are caused by deranged kapha, by the intake of sweet rice, jaggery milk, curds, fish, and newly harvested grains. From the abdomen, they spread all over the body. Some are pot-shaped and some are earthworms. Some are like the germinating seeds of grains. Some slender and long. Some are like specks. Some are white. Some are copper-colored. They are 7 with 7 names. They are...
Wait. So how many internal kinds?
Well, I don't know. Did it say even? It
said
they could be internal or external, and then it talks about the external and gives us 20 that shoot off from those. And then it says the internal parasites cause kushta. Then it goes back and says the external ones are caused by deranged kapha, and gives us a list of things that can help derange your kapha. And they tell us they spread from the abdomen all over the body. And they're all different shapes and colors and sizes. And then it says they have 7 names.
What has 7 names?
I know it's.
I've lost the thread.
Right. So of the internal after it just tells us the internal parasites cause kushta, and then it goes on and says external ones.
Internal parasites cause kushta.
This is 4 to 6, one lump, but it's the first thing it says.
Internal
parasites cause kushta, but we don't know what kushta is yet. They haven't.
Spell it for me.
It's K-U, where'd it go? It's K-U-S. It's like the Krishna S, the retroflex S, dot under, not
right.
Then it followed by a T with a dot under it that's aspirated. So that's an aspirated retroflex, and an A, K-U-S-T-H-A, 2 dots, S and T, right next to each other. Kushta. So, but then it goes immediately and says the external ones are caused by deranged kapha from all these things. Some are, and then it says from the abdomen they spread all over the body. I think it's just very cloudy about what is internal and what's external, because if it's from the abdomen spreading over the body, it sounds like we're really internal, but it says the internal parasites caused by kushta, then it says the external ones are caused by deranged kapha by the intake of sweet rice, jaggery, milk, curds, fish, and newly harvested grains. From the abdomen, they spread all over the body.
Well, it was mentioning a rash. Urticaria is a rash.
They are pot-shaped, some are earthworms, some are like germinating seeds of grain, slender, long, some are like specks, some are white, some are copper-colored. They are 7 with 7 names.
I think they may be talking about 7 types of rash. So that's what I'm going to put down.
We'll just say that right now. But it sounds to me like 7 types of parasites.
Yeah, it could be that too.
They are antaradas, gnawers of entrails, udraveshtas, permeating the abdomen.
So these are obviously internal.
Yes. Hridayadas, eating the heart. Mahagudas, rectal mousters? It could be mousers or monsters. It's rectal. We know that one. Mahagudas. It's big something. Okay. Churus, and it says falling off in parentheses. Darbakusumas, like darba flowers. Darba grass we have mentioned regularly because it's used in a lot of ritual practices. And sugandhas, things that smell good, sweet scented things. They cause disquietude, water discharge from mouth, indigestion, non-relish of food, epilepsy, vomiting, fever, tympanites, emaciation, sneezing, and catarrh. There are some parasites in the blood and the blood vessels. They have no feet. They are copper-colored and circular in shape. Some of them are so minute that they cannot be seen by the naked eye.
How do they know then? They have microscopes?
This is why it's in the holy book. I don't know.
Interesting, though.
Maybe they know it the same way, we know about certain planets, about how things act around them.
Sure.
You infer from the evidence.
Yeah, somehow they're figuring it out.
There's always the notion that there are these adepts and seers, yogis, and siddhas that can see a little bit beyond the range of normal sense perception.
Mm-hmm.
They can see them. 10. They are keshadas, eating the hair. Roma vidvamsas, destroyers of hair. Roma dvipas, hair islanded. Roma, hair, dvipa, island. What does that mean? Udumbaras, aurasas, matris, and these produce kushta quickly. We're back to kushta. It's suggesting that it's something we saw before and should have remembered. 11 to 12. Some parasites grow in the abdomen, originating from feces. They take a downward course, but when they are fully grown, they proceed towards the abdomen. Then they produce a foul fecal smell in the mouth, breath, and eructations. They are like big circles, some small, some stout, tawny and yellow, white, or black in color. They are 5 in number, named Kakeruka, actually, Makeruka, Sausurada, Shashula, and Leliha. They produce loose motions, acute pain, obstruction to excretion, emaciation, pallor, horripilation, impaired digestion, and itching sensation in the anus by traveling in wrong directions. A mercifully short chapter on parasites, I think, in the body.
Yeah, parasites and things that cause rash or itching.
Yeah, but that was more like last time.
Because they mention
just
nits,
reading it
lights,
causes, yeah,
ticks, things like that.
yeah.
So it could be creatures.
They're specifically directing our attention to little tiny critters.
Right.
These are little tiny critter caused diseases,
Right.
which they're calling krmis. K-R with a dot under it, like Krishna, M-I-S. Krmis. That's sort of the topic.
Yeah.
Because it starts with that word and it tells us that there's 2 types, internal and external.
And this is what they've been referring to as germs.
Yes. Yes, it seems to be. So there's a recognition that the thing that is being translated as germs is probably closer to what we would call parasites, because they are a higher level of, more complex, more celled creatures than having more cells, like little feet and stuff like that. Although some of them have no feet, it tells us the ones in the blood don't have feet. All right, that wraps it up. We'll see you next time.